couple of years ago, I realized something about myself. I was working hard, I was doing all the right things, but I had no clear direction. And the crazy thing is that the thing that changed my life, it wasn't another business strategy, it wasn't another business opportunity, it was learning how to master and intentionally focus on the things that actually make my life move forward. Your life becomes whatever you focus your mind on. I've been in business for the past year and a half. I started as an appointment setter, then transitioned into closing, made my first 5, 10, 15K months, all the way until I became a top closer for a company doing 7 figures a year. Then I transitioned into sales management and building systems. I was learning the skill of management and human psychology, which, guys, this is one of the hardest skills to learn. So, it's a learning process. But most importantly, I understood what it takes to take offers doing 10, 50K all the way to doing multiple 6 figures a month. Now, here's 3 things that helped me get to 5 figures a month in profit every single month. The first lesson that completely changed my life is having a definite goal. Now, Earl Nightingale uses a simple analogy that stuck with me, right? Look, imagine a ship leaving the harbor, and that ship has no clear destination, no direction, no coordinates, no nothing. Where will it end up? Anywhere, right? Or maybe even nowhere. Now, if that same ship has a definite goal where it has to go, 99 out of 100 times it will end up there. Why? Because it has a clear destination of where to go, and it moves with a purpose. And that, my friend, is exactly how life works. Most people drift through life, no clear destination, no goals, no nothing. Wake up, go to work, scroll on their phone, come home, and that's it, right? And they repeat the same process over and over again. But a small percentage of people who actually succeed, right? And they get to the goals that they want to get. And guys, listen, when I say succeed, when I say being someone who's successful, it can be a millionaire, it can be a teacher, it can be someone who wants to become a teacher, someone who wants to become a professor, right? It can be a professional athlete. So as long as you have a specific goal in your mind and you work towards that every single day, you, my friend, are successful. And when I realized this, I stopped chasing different opportunities. I stopped jumping from business model to business model, and I started focusing on one clear direction, which at the beginning was mastering sales and stacking cash with that, and then which is now building my agency and my info portfolio that helps coaches, consultants start between 10, 15K a month, scale them to multiple 6 figures a month and more. Now, the second lesson is something that's super uncomfortable for most people, and it was the same for me when I got started, which is taking full responsibility for your life. Most people blame the exterior factors when something don't go their way. The economy, their boss, circumstances, their country. Like, guys, in my case, I come from one of the poorest countries from Eastern Europe, which Moldova, right? And guys, as much as I love my country, as much as I love my culture, there was not a lot of opportunities to grow. But in fact, I did not let that stop from where I had to go, from where I wanted to go. As entrepreneurs, as business owners, as humans, we can't always control what life throws at us, right? And life will throw insane stuff, right? Like you can't control what's happening to you. What you can control is how you react to this. Like, guys, you don't imagine how many times in my agency, how many times in my company, the setters, the closers, they weren't performing. They were having bad days, bad weeks. The pickup rate was low, the show-up rate was low. This is exactly the moment when I had to step up as a leader and be like, hey, what's going on? Let's figure it out together, right? And making sure everybody is in the right state of mind and hype up the team so we can actually perform, right? It happens so many times, but here's the thing. You can't control what's happening to you sometimes. And again, what you can control is how you react to these things. And when you start taking full responsibility for your life, something interesting happens. And instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Why didn't I close this deal? Why I couldn't close that deal, right? You start asking, how could this situation benefit me? What can I learn from this situation? And the third lesson, which honestly, this might be the most important thing, the most important lesson from all this video. Earl Nightingale says, we become what we think about. I'm gonna say it again. We become what we think about. Look, think about a farmer planting a seed, right? If the farmer plants wheat, wheat grows. Simple as that. If the farmer plants corn, corn will grow. Super simple, right? The soil doesn't care what you plant. It will automatically return what you plant in it. And our mind, guys, they work in a similar way. Whatever ideas, goals, thoughts you plant in your mind, you consume, it will eventually start shaping the actions you do in your life on a day-to-day basis. And when I understood that, I became so much more intentional with my life. The goals I think about, the people I surround myself with. And guys, I had to drop a lot of friends on my way here. And it's completely fine, it happens. And over time, those small shifts in focus started creating completely different results in my life. Now, if you're a coach or consultant, or you're someone who is trying to build their info product company and you don't have any clear map, you don't have any clear direction to how to get your business to 50, 100, 300K months, if not even more, if you are working inside the business rather than working on the business, if you are taking everything care by yourself, sales, marketing, fulfillment, content, you are doing something wrong. You are leaving money on the table. Look, make your life easier. Take a look in the description, book a call down below with me. I will audit your business for completely free and show you exactly the bottlenecks you have in your business. Now, back to the core of this video. These ideas, guys, they might sound simple, but I can promise you, I can almost guarantee you, if you implement them on a day-to-day basis, your life will completely change.